Good YouTube, you know it is TSJ, Starbucks, self-explanatory. This is like a quick vlog. I should have put this in the vlog that I did before the realest shit I ever spoke. I know I'm gonna put that up before I even put this video up, but I should have just added it on to that video. But anyway, let's just hear me. I'm on my lunch break at work as usual, but I totally forgot to talk about this. Did y'all not see that fucking release for the Master 12s? Oh my god, like yo, just like everybody else I seen on Instagram, Facebook, yo, everybody was caught off guard by that. One, I was caught off guard because I wasn't even paying attention to the shoes. I say they came out Saturday, so that previous Tuesday I was off. I was up at King of Prussia Mall with my lady. I spoiled her to get whatever she want. And I forgot to see, I got a new nephew. My little sister just had a baby. So I told her, like, when it comes to him, you don't have to worry about shoes. I got him. Because I can't go crazy with sneakers with my daughter because she's not into shoes like that. Plus, she's a girl. I don't want her to be wearing sneakers all the time. So now I got somebody to spoil. So I had went to Villa to get him a pair of booties, and she told him his feet big. So now he's actually fitting the soft bottoms. So I was going to pick him up like some aquas or something, but I was waiting till like some heat come out or some shit. But while I'm buying him the booties or whatever, I look on the counter. They had a pair of the Master 12s up there, so you can look at them. And I was like, I mean, the quality is good, but I just can't, like, for some reason, I just don't like certain all black shoes. Like, that all black on those shoes just don't look right to me. Like, I mean, it's not a bad look, it's just too plain for me. Like, I don't know. I remember they had the Nubuck 12s with the baby blue. I wasn't feeling those neither. So like, it was already a wrap. I already knew I wasn't getting them shoes, so I wasn't pressed over them. But what I do during every release, I always check the hype meter. Basically, I would have did a hype beast theory, but the fact was I literally worked that Saturday. That literally is my day off, but I switched it. Well, somebody switched with me on my second job, so I switched my morning gig to the same thing because I said, well, the 12s that I want come out the 5th, so I might as well switch now with that, and like I can just go to the store and get them opposed to try and get them online. So when I want Saturday morning to look online and see, like, I was late too. Like, I wasn't ready at no 10 o'clock because I knew I wasn't getting the shoes, so it was no rush. I said I'll just check like 10, 30, 11. They should have some sizes left. And most sites like usual, they have either the sizes still up there and they know they don't have them, or they had like a few sizes supposedly left over, but when you go to check out, it's out of stock. So that's when I knew that they sold out. I said, wow, I was shocked. Like, they sold out. And the crazy part, when I was told it wasn't hard to get the 4s, and the 4s was more sought after. Like, it wasn't hard to get the 4s on the on release day or whatever. Like, you didn't have to necessarily go online to get it. And the crazy part was, I think a lot of these stores are trying to go back to the old way of I don't know about midnight release, but they're going back to like first come first serve. You don't have to do the ticket or the raffle shit. So I guess they was giving people chances because a lot of Jordans ain't been selling out. I mean, the 72 and 10s, I mean, they sold, but they didn't sell as fast as all the other 11s did. I didn't even hear about the 72 and 10s on the news like with every other 11. So I guess they was going off of those previous releases, and some of them still sitting in stores. What's the point to keep doing raffles or ticket system when nobody's really coming out for them? Because I won the Aquas and I won the Siemens. Well, my girl won the Siemens. And the crazy part, I never won a raffle before, ever. If I ever tried, I put in one ticket. She put in one ticket for both releases, and we won both. Like, I mean, that's when I knew that things was changing if I'm winning this easy. And I told you, my brother won like almost 6. So that's when I knew, like, well, it's not going to be that hard. Like I told you with the Seymours, I didn't even do my preparation like usual. I didn't get up there hours before. I was up, the store in King of Prussia, the Foot Locker was opening up at 8. But all the other stores in there and in the other mall was opening up at 10. So that was the only reason I was up 2 hours earlier, because I thought everybody was opening at 8. So when I seen that, like I seen the video, and you seen that line, we went to the Villa and seen the line there. I'm like, I'll just go back to Springfield, where though it's not that many people and I should be good. And when I got down there, none of the stores was open yet. It was like 9:30 or something like that. And I was like, they said they not opening their stores to regular store hours, which I was shocked. So going from that release and every other release, I thought this release would have been breezy. Meaning, for one, I didn't hear nobody really like going crazy over this shoe. And plus, it's an all-black 12. I thought, like, that hype is going to be just on the flu games and maybe the French Blues and if cherries come out, but not these ones. And boy, was I shocked when I went, my homegirl tagged me, because what happened, I didn't know. The black Fruity Pebbles, which I had no idea about, only knew because my sister was trying to get them for her and her son. And I was like, she told me too late. If she would have been told me, I would have took care of everything for her, because I didn't know about the shoe. And they released basically the same damn day. So that's what made the hype even more crazy, because everybody seen what happened with the white Foamposite Fruity Pebbles. They sold out instantly. And it was crazy. They're only grade school. They're not even in men's. So to see a hype on that shoe like that, yo, like, it got me nervous for this Saturday. Because I watched her video on... I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not good at this technology stuff, I told you. I'm going to try my hardest to put the little snippet that she did on Instagram of the line, and it shocked me because that line wasn't even that long for the Concords, or shit, any 11 that I ever recorded, the line was not that long. That line was way longer than that, and that's fucking crazy. So, basically, in a nutshell, it had me nervous for the 12s. I mean, the 12s that are coming out, they're grade schools. They're girls. They're white and pink. I don't have no problem with pink. I had tons of pink shit. And, like, anybody that has people got problems with this. I don't understand that. People got problems with the white and 12s that I talk to, like, their girl shoes. I said, but ain't y'all the same ones wearing Aunt Pearls? Isn't damn near every single Aunt Pearl shoe all pink? The only one that's not all pink is the 5. So, I mean, to each their own. You're entitled to your opinion, but them shits is dope as hell to me. And I'm getting them. And I'm not even tripping if I have to pay resale value. It's just that, like everybody else, I'm going to go and try to get them for retail before I try to get them for resale. And what kills me is, like, I may try to double up, but I'm basically taking two options. I mean, if I don't double up, I'm not going to die, because I ain't double up on shit damn near, ever. But my goal is to try to go to the store and get them. And at the same time, while I'm in the store, I'm going to try to order them online. Because I don't know how it's going to be now, because, mind you, I missed the release online for the Masters we're talking about. If I was, like, online around the time they released, I could see how the hype was or how hard it was to get stuff online. 'Cause I do have the sneaker apps now that is on Android, but that don't mean that's going to help. So I don't know if, like, it's going to be harder to get these shoes. So when I tried to get the Marvin 7s, well, not the Marvins, the Lola Bunny 7s, the day they released, like, of course the sites crashed, but I mean, I don't understand. That shoe is weird to me. Like, that, nobody talks about, like, a lot of people don't talk about the extended sizes grade school shoes of Jordans, like, but they're going for prices. Like, the Malolas, especially the Citrus 11. I can't find a pair of those in my size under $300. Nowhere. The only ones I see, like, nobody talks about at all is the ones I call reverse Bordeaux. I don't know what the color of them called. The mostly damn near all the 7 except for the Verdes and Lolas, the ones I got. Well, I had. But they go for prices. Like, I can't find a pair under $200. Like, nobody cares about the shoe, but I don't see them, like, lowering the prices nowhere. And that's crazy. So, like, with this one, of course, the shoe was supposed to release back around Valentine's Day, but they pushed the date back. From what I was told, it was a shipping thing. A lot of places didn't get their shipments. A lot of places had the shoe. Like, they had it since Valentine's Day, but they wasn't allowed to release them until now because they want to wait until everybody gets their shipment of them. But a lot of people have been doing pre-orders. And I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous to say, if you're doing pre-orders for this shoe, and I never seen a pre-order for any other extended size shoe except for maybe the 11s, that tells me this is going to be a hard shoe to get. So I was about to do the pre-orders, but majority of the pre-orders, they wanted $250 to $300. And I think that's ridiculous when the shoe was only $140. I mean, $200, okay, $180, reasonable. But $250, and that's the cheapest one I found. Majority, everybody want $300. I'm not paying $300 for a fucking grade school shoe. Like, you can kiss my ass with that shit. That's why I said the extended size is a gift and a curse, just like everything else. It's good because I'm shocked that I can even fit any of these shoes because I literally wear 10, 10.5, and 11. But the last size that it goes up to is a 9.5, which is like the hardest shoe to get. the hardest size to get. And then on top of that, they don't make that many pairs of that size. But for some reason, every single one I've gotten, I can fit. Some of them more than others. Like some I can actually fit them with the insole in. Majority of them I have to take the insole out. And I told y'all, I love leather and rubber. I'm obsessed with sneakers. And if any way I can get a shoe and it fits, whether I gotta do extreme shit to fit it, I'm going to do it. Like, that's just me. I'm sorry. But I'm just like, I'm real nervous about this release, man, because it's like so many people I gotta get. My girl want them. I'm getting them for my daughter. My homegirl at my job, she was going to get them on her own, but she works that day, so she want me to get them. But I don't know. I may be at the point I got to bring my brother with me. My girl has to go because I don't know if they're going to let me buy all these shoes by myself, even though it's a grade school shoe. And two, the other thing that fucks it up is that I'm scrambling around trying to find who got extended size, because the funny thing about these releases with these shoes, these extended size shoes, a lot of places always get these shoes. Kids Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, all these places get these shoes, right? But a lot of them don't get the extended sizes. And when they do, a lot of them don't get 9.5. They only get up to like a 9. Or they only get up to like 8.5, which makes no fucking sense to me. That's like me going to get a men's release shoe and you don't have a 10.5. You only have these many shoes or this many sizes, which is ridiculous when it's full family and you only have select sizes. I can understand that for mom and pop stores, but big chain stores like Foot Locker and all along, I don't understand that shit at all. So with that being said, right before I made this video, that's exactly what I was doing. I was calling everywhere because I'm like, it's a grade school shoe. I don't see it being no raffles or no tickets. And come to find out, a few places actually are doing raffles and tickets. And I think it's because of the release of the Master 12 that they're nervous that it's going to be like that, because even men are going crazy over this shoe. Because men go crazy over a lot of girl release shoes, but we can't do nothing about it because a lot of us don't wear a 7. And that's that before the extended size was even created, all they went up to was a 7. The turquoise 11. I already seen that video when I surprised my wife. Like, I still want that shoe. I wish they would I wish a lot of them shoes they would re-release in the extended size. You don't even have to put them out in the regular kid size. Just put the extended sizes out. She got the 7s that I want, but they only go up to a 7, and a women's. I would never understand the sizing when it comes with releasing women's shoes and grade school shoes. Grade school shoes are different from women's shoes. Women's shoes, they'll go up to like a 12, 13 sometimes, and they 2 sizes bigger. Well, men's sizes are 2 sizes smaller and women's sizes are 2 sizes bigger. So if it's a 13, it'll be a men's 11. Then I would have to get that, or I only can do from 11 to a 13 in order for me to fit the shoe, because sometimes 11 fits like a 9.5. Like, it's weird. But sometimes they only release up to a 10, and it's like the weirdest shit ever. I'm like, if it's a women's, it's supposed to go up, because all women don't have small feet. Some women do have big feet, especially women that play basketball, and tall women, they have bigger feet. So it's fucked up that a lot of times they don't want to put them sizes up because they know men going to buy the shit up. But there are women that do have big feet. Like, what the fuck? Like, I think that's just... So it's like us bitching about shit how women used to bitch about foams don't come in grade school. A lot of times they'll have quick strike or limited release shoes, and they only go from a 7.5 up to a 15 or some shit like that. So the girls with little feet don't get to get them. So it's like now it's our turn to be complaining because you didn't extend the shoes. Shit, you might as well extend it further than that. I just made it, and that's what pisses me off. If I could fit a 9, which it's no way in hell I'm squeezing my foot into a 9. But if I could fit a 9, I wouldn't have this much problem, because 9.5, they overcharge for every fucking shoe with a 9.5, because they know a 9.5 is the last size. And that's like the 9.5 to a 10.5 is like the most common size. And that's the most sizes that they overcharge everything for. Any fucking shoe I look for, I don't give a fuck what it is. For some reason, when I find my size, it's always more expensive than any other size. Like, if I find a 14 is the most cheapest, because it ain't that many people wearing 14s like common people. Most people that wear them sizes are basketball players or football players. Or in the smaller size, sometimes they be more expensive. But for some reason, between 9.5, which is a sample size, up to 10.5, 11, it's like the most expensive ones. Like, I guarantee you, if I don't get these shoes at the store or online and I have to pay resale, 9.5 is going to be the most expensive. Because I literally see them listed already for like $180. And then when I click on the listing, it'll say it ranges from $180 to $300. As soon as I hit 9.5, it jumps from $180 to $300 all the fucking time. I don't give a fuck what shoe it is. But y'all know that I'm definitely going to have a Hypebeast theory because it start like I told you, the sneaker releases are very interesting now. Like it's like give and take. Nobody knows. And another reason why I thought the Master 12s or any fucking shoe wasn't gonna be like how it was that Saturday is because of the price point, $190 to $200. That's all I kept saying to myself. Everybody got $200 to waste on this shoe. I mean, we waste $200 almost every shoe, but since the price hike, their sales have plummeted. I ain't gonna say it went down dramatically, but it did go down. Like, I mean, it's like I'm telling you, between everybody knows that it was in sneakers like since 2009 or before, knows that between 2010, no, I'll say 2011 because since the Concords, ever since 2011 to like 2014 a little bit, I would say you would never see a Jordan on the shelf. They sell out so quick, they don't even have time to put the bitch on display. Sometimes you don't even see grade schools on the shelf. So times have changed like dramatically, but that don't mean that it's not going to go down. It doesn't mean that shit's not going to sell out crazy. As you see with the Masters, like we was already assuming like this ain't going to sell out, that ain't going to sell out. We would just breeze up there. Like that just reunites me that I got to be on my guard. I can't sit here and assume that, oh well, it's going to since this release was like that and this release was like that, oh, don't worry about that. It's not gonna sell out that fast. But it kills me about that because the Maroons was like the most anticipated release of the sixes in goddamn like 15 years, if not more. Like people have been waiting for that shoe that fucking long because it never retroed ever. And it was supposed to retro the year before. Another shoe like that, the Columbias, they were supposed to release the year before that when the Breads came out, and then they changed their mind. Then we automatically assumed that was going to be the next year release because that was the only OG colorway left. But no, they made a new colorway. They made the Gammas, and then they finally released them next year, which made the Columbias the most sought after 11 because it was the only one never retroed since 2001. So that's why that moved like crazy. What's another shoe? The Cement 4s that just released. Everybody, like myself, was more hype about the shoe because everybody hated the 2011 version. Like, I hated that shoe. I only got it because it was the only one released. A 99 pair at the time, like a good pair that was wearable, was like $600, if that. Now I can find them for dirt cheap, but they put that out knowing because everybody wanted that Nike Air back. I wasn't even bitching about the Nike Air. I love it, but I mean, if you didn't put it on there, I wouldn't have died. I was just complaining about the color. The color was too damn dark, and the leather was stiff as shit. That's all my only complaint. But I said the 4 is the only one I like that much with the Nike Air on the back. I mean, I like it on 3, but if I don't get it on 3, I'm not going to die. But I would love it to stay on the 4. So, with that being said, Maroon and the 4 was the most anticipated because of the Nike Air. And it didn't even help. I mean, the 4 sold out, but it didn't sell out as fast. Like how the 12s, they just released. Everybody thought it was going to be like that. The Maroons are still in stores at some places. Not around here where I'm at, but I see a lot of people videos and they're still in stores. So that was the first shoe to come back with Nike Air without anybody even really knowing. Like, I mean, the 88s came out, but everybody knew that was coming out because that was like an anniversary shoe. They didn't sell it in stores. You had to get it online, and it was limited. So, and that's another thing. Like, they don't limit it. They don't. And I heard that the 12s wasn't limited like that. Like, they was a general release just like every other shoe. So, to see those lines was fucking crazy. And then you think about it. I just said Nike Air on both these shoes, they made it as OG as possible. The Master 12s is a new colorway. The only thing that's OG about it is the box. And that ain't even totally OG because it has a Jordan logo on it and not a Nike logo. So, with that being said, this is all new shit. And it's selling better than the ones that everybody was anticipating for fucking years. So, with that being said, the game is fickle now. You have to be on your guard about every fucking shoe. I don't give a fuck if nobody's talking about the shoe or nobody's expecting it to be big. You just expect every single shoe you want to be the biggest release of the year, so you can be prepared. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm glad I didn't want them 12s. Because not wanting them 12s and seeing how that shit went down makes me see that every single shoe I want, I gotta treat it like the biggest release of the year. So with that being said, I'm gonna get back to y'all probably Friday night, because I'm gonna start the Hypebeast Theory the night before to see if it'd be crazy, because the places that got my size not doing raffle, so I'm straight. But I would rather do a raffle, or I would rather do a ticket thing, because it would be easier for me to do that, know that I have a secure pair. But you know, rate, comment, subscribe. I said I wasn't gonna say that no more, but I did. What are you gonna do?